we're streaming Fortnite today. This is Fortnite.
Hello, everyone! I'm the Nostalgia Critic. I remember it so you don't have to.
Die.
Actually, you know what?
Die.
You know why I brought up the Nostalgia Critic? Because I was. Oh, right. So I've been
Good
looking
words.
at Nicolas Cage's filmography recently. Because last night we watched Mandy,
Yeah.
and I
Right, right.
remember
I,
that.
I wasn't there, but sure.
Yeah, sorry. You definitely weren't there, but this was because before that we watched
Hmm.
Willy's Wonderland. Point being, I remember that
Right,
Nicolas
right.
Cage is in a movie called 8 mm. I don't think you've seen it, but I'm going to ask you
Mm.
anyway. Have you ever seen it?
I have, no, I have not.
It's kind of a dark movie, by which I mean
In what sense?
it's a very, very fucked up movie where Nicolas Cage plays I think he's an FBI agent or a CIA agent. It doesn't matter. He's one of them alphabet agencies. Who
Hmm.
he's tracking down snuff filmmakers,
Oh, joy.
and in that movie, there's a character who's played by Peter Stormare. I don't know if you know who that is, but you've probably seen his face at
I
some
am
point, or at least
familiar.
heard his voice. Okay. In that
Yep.
movie, I might be misremembering, but I remember Peter Stormare in that movie plays a character who, every time I see him on the screen, reminds me of Doug Walker portraying Zod in the fucking Nostalgia Critic movies.
Why?
He just look. He has that fucking look. He has the outfit. He has the fucking makeup. Because obviously, Nostalgia Critic's going for the fucking Superman movie Zod, right? But
Yeah. Yeah.
because it's like fucking shitty cheap costumes, right? It
God.
unintentionally reminds me of the fucking 8 mm movie where Peter Stormare's character dressed up like that.
I hope you
It's
detonate.
my brain operates in a way that very few people can comprehend.
I hope you detonate.
I will. Also, I forgot to post this on Twitter, so
Oh yeah, we should do that thing.
that,
We're
that
content creators.
we're definitely content creators, which is why we're professional streamers who always start at the correct time, are mentally stable, and are always produce the best quality content.
Right? I don't know about that last one.
You're sure about the others?
Yeah, we've never missed a day. We've never missed a day.
I'm glad you skipped over the mental stability part.
You know what? Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah. Hi. Genshin, go! Complete with a voice note.
Engine and good quality. We're doing good here. Like 3 hours of content still. I can do this.
3 hours. 3 hours is all you can spare, Ruby.
How's progress been in Genshin Impact?
I managed to get a Dendro bonus 5-star artifact for Tainari.
Yeah, that's good. How the things go with the event?
Not great. The
Uh,
event's not over. Are you talking about the other one?
Valurium Mirage,
The what Mirage?
the summer event.
Oh, I didn't do that.
Oh, the one that is like an entire new country that you have 2 days to complete.
The Secret Summer Paradise? Hell yeah. Did not do shit, homie.
Do you want to start now?
Fuck it, why not? We'll do a detour.
Sure, never mind. We changed the title. It's time for Oomphy. It's time for Oomphy.
People who come into the stream via my tweet are going to be very confused when they see nothing but oomfies all around.
Fate is called as such,
It's
for
doing
it
that fucking
cannot be
thing.
changed, nor
What
can it
is
be
the thing?
reversed.
Where I have to have a separate thing recording the game so before it'll show up. There we go. I have no idea why it does this, but here we are. Hi, Mona.
Hello, Mona. Alright, I guess we fucking open the event menu. You have 2 days to do this whole fucking event.
I believe. I have never actually heard Klee in game. I
You,
will be completely
you will
disappointed if she does not sound like
Not
Oomphy
scribe
incarnate.
to know today's weather will
you
be
will
good.
you will not be disappointed.
She's gonna sound like a Scrimlow.
into the Oomphy zone. So for context on plot, which you have missed because this is your first year of Genshin,
Yep.
every single year, Klee goes on a funny summer adventure set up by her mother. And her mom is some fucking almighty witch that's practically omniscient that we know nothing about.
She's fucking short.
Ah, Paimon and the Traveler. I've been waiting
Yes,
for
she's an
you.
8-year-old Quip.
Imagine being short. Imagine being 8 years old.
Whoa, looks like Jean wasn't the only one waiting for us. Klee and Kaya are here too.
Oh, it's Paimon and Mr. Honorary Knight. It's been so long.
I don't know what I was expecting.
That sure is an 8-year-old.
Klee, fleeing sunlight of the Knights of Favonius. I'm imagining this with the fucking Yakuza. The fucking intro. Dun dun! Spark Knight Klee of the Knights of Favonius reporting for duty. Inquisitive, enthusiastic, and innocent, this little knight is a ball of laughs to be around. Though she does often get herself into some trouble, but his playfulness not the purview of young children. Now take a guess. Is Klee currently planning to go out for an adventure? Or is she going to Starfell Lake for some fish blasting? Whichever the case, she'd best be careful or the monster of the confinement room is going to catch her.
Ah, look who it is.
She's going to be imprisoned for her crimes.
You've caught me completely off guard this
So
time.
for further context
But
on
then
Klee,
again, it's always a
yes,
pleasant
she
surprise
is
when you
a
two show up.
pyromaniac. She fucking loves explosions.
She is a literal threat to everyone in this city.
In this country, because all of Mondstadt is just covered in landmines because of her. She buried so many bombs and can't remember where any of them are that just the whole country is just covered in them.
Don't ask a man at salary, a woman her age, what Klee was doing in Vietnam in the 70s.
Wait a sec. You weren't talking about anything that we're not supposed to hear, were you?
Oh, so no one ordered Good Hunter? Sorry, we must have had the wrong address.
Hey, stop pretending like we're doing food deliveries.
Pretending? Paimon, how do you think we fund our fucking enhancements?
It's been a while since we last met, but I can see you two haven't changed one bit.
We need more Paimon.
Remind me, is she a Jean or a Jean?
Huh?
The
Oh,
knight.
John. John.
Okay.
You can pronounce it either way. The game does both.
All right, Dijon. I don't know if I'd say I haven't changed one bit. The last time you saw me, I wasn't wanted by 3 separate countries, and I was a lot less covered in blood.
Don't worry, we weren't discussing anything confidential. In fact, we were just talking about you.
Oh, so you talk about me behind my back?
Maybe we should let the star of the story explain it in their own words.
So is she like an elf or something? What's with those ears?
She is indeed an elf.
Let me tell it.
Of course, the elf would be planting bombs throughout the nation.
A few days ago, I was reading Todo tales in the solitary confinement room when all of a sudden, whoosh, a letter came flying in through the window.
Flying through the window? How does a letter fly?
Yeah, I expected her to sound a bit more like Paimon. I don't know why.
Like a bird does. It was
Yeah,
flapping
fair.
its wings. It could even talk. It said, well, it was a bunch of stuff I didn't understand.
You couldn't understand? Then it must have been talking about how to avoid solitary
I think a voice
confinement.
actor is doing a decent enough job at sounding like an 8-year-old.
She's trying. It's an unenviable task. I think the only more, like, difficult position to be in as a voice actress is to be voicing a young boy. Like, you either get, like, the most convincing performance of your life, or you get, you know, Bart.
Bart.
Which, I'm not gonna knock the voice actress who
Kaya?
plays Bart. Bart Simpson's a perfectly fine character, and I've heard the voice for so many fucking years that I'm just used to it. But that is a thing that happens, that comes up when dealing with this sort of stuff.
Just saying. We don't want to let a teachable moment slip by.
Okay, I know. Anyway, the letter said, "Oh, Klee, are you behaving? I see you've wound up in the solitary confinement room again." Sorry about that. Mommy is busy these days and can't take you out to play. But there's good news. I have a friend who has very kindly invited you to visit her.
Oh, so the letter's from Alice.
That's her mom, right, Alice?
Alice is her mom, yes.
That sounds great, doesn't it?
In principle,
Does.
yes. But the issue is that Alice's friend lives quite far from here.
The letter says that Mom's friend lives in Sumeru.
Oh, you're fucking kidding.
The Knights of Favonius could never agree to send Klee off to Sumeru on her own. But Klee is rather intent on taking Alice's friend up on this invitation.
Yeah, I really want to go.
You see? So we were wondering, who could we send with her on the journey? Preferably someone who's a reliable hero and with a history of saving Mondstadt.
And who's been relegated to Uber driving for the past God knows how long.
Oh, so that's why you wanted to see us.
I do apologize, but Klee gets along with you so well. We couldn't think of a more suitable choice.
Meanwhile, I'm sitting here like, I don't even know who you are.
Sure, we can do that, no problem, right?
Can you really, Mr. Honorary Knight?
Of course!
Yay! With Mr. Honorary Knight
Great
around,
victory
Klee's
clip.
not afraid of anything.
See, I told you that he'd agree. In that case, we'll leave Klee in the trusty hands of the Traveler.
And you too, Kaya. You should join them. I noticed you quietly completed that backlog of paperwork we had. You deserve the chance to unwind a little.
Oh, so you noticed. Well then, I suppose I have no reason to refuse.
He's participating as Klee's babysitter.
Great! Things
Basically.
will go even more smoothly with Kaya around. Still, Sumeru is pretty
More
far.
like parole
It's gonna be a
officer.
long journey.
Parole officer. If I catch you with more explosives, you're gonna have to go back to jail.
Don't worry. Mom's letter had a magic invite inside.
Klee has spent more time inside of a prison cell than in her own room.
Mom says we just
Unfortunately,
have
this
to
is
all
actually
shout
correct,
out
yes.
where we want to go at the same time, and poof, we'll be there in the blink of an eye.
Wow. Well, that'll definitely make things easier.
It only works 3 times though, so we should only use it when we really need to.
3's plenty. 1 for the way there, 1 for the way back, and 1 extra, just for good measure.
Sounds very mysterious. I still think we should use it sparingly. After all, we don't know the exact location of where we'll be headed, or what dangers we may encounter on the way.
For context on the shit Alice can make,
Here's what I suggest.
last year she made just
Traveler,
like
you're
a
well
fucking
connected.
rocket
I'm
ship
sure you must have friends who are familiar with Sumeru.
that
I
just
say we
like
start
fucking
by
flew us
teleporting to
there.
one of them.
I'm vaguely concerned. Should I be concerned about who or what Alice might actually be?
It'll give us a chance to test out the
Perhaps
magic
because she,
invite, and
uh,
also find ourselves a local
we
guide.
do know she is in fact a fucking dimension jumper, and she knows what uh she is familiar with the concept of an idol concert.
Huh?
Don't worry about it.
That kind of makes sense. And since it has 3 uses, there's no point letting one of them go to waste.
Couldn't have put it better myself, Paimon. So, do you have a particular contact in mind?
Well, we need someone who's familiar with Sumeru and can be our guide. So, sounds like we need a forest ranger.
For our purposes, that would be Green Amber, who, at least in my game, is still sick.
And everyone knows that the best place
Yeah.
to go looking for a forest ranger is a little place called...
Gandharvaville!
That's the one.
And
Maybe we can get Tanari to
Darville.
help us.
Yeah, let's get Tainari to help us. Looks at my party.
All right. Gandharville it is.
Okay, I'm happy wherever we go, especially with Kaya and Mr. Honorary Knight.
I will say this, though. Isn't Lake Sumeru the last place someone like Klee should be?
We should be on
I'm
our
sure
way
it's
then.
fine.
If you'll excuse us, acting Grandmaster.
Yes.
She'll be on her
let
best
the wind
behavior.
lead. I wish you a safe journey. And Klee,
I know. I'll be careful, I promise.
We're not concerned about you, Klee. We're concerned about you burning down the forest.
Great. Okay, here goes nothing. Take us to Gandharvaville.
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 Grand Arbor Hill!
Oh, you son of a bitch!
No, it's not a hill.
Ah!
Good job, Clee.
La criatura.
You saved the city.
We made it. Paimon was sure we were about to end up someplace super weird.
Sorry, it was an accident.
It's okay, Klee. Good news is this magic invite really does work.
It looked like the whatchamacallit, the power of majority really won out in the end.
Fascinating. One moment we're in Mondstadt, the next we're in Sumeru.
So this is where Mom's friend lives? Wow, there are so many big flowers. Oh, and jumping mushrooms.
And for some reason, the mushrooms look like chicken.
Oh, you ain't seen nothing yet. Sumeru's full of strange stuff like this. Like,
Listen, it's a complete meal in one.
Boars with mushrooms growing on them.
oh, yeah. Paimon was pretty creeped out the first time we saw one of those.
Yeah, imagine Parasect as a pig.
Listen carefully, Klee. Those jumping mushrooms are called fungi. They may look cute, but if you get too close to one, it'll try to hit you with its cap.
Really? Okay, well, I'll hit it back with my cap.
Ugh. The beast is demonic in nature. No good.
And then I'll hit
Very
it with one
icky.
on my jacket, too. I'll definitely win if it's 2 hats against 1.
Yeah, Klee, you show him.
As long as playing with hats doesn't escalate to playing with bombs. But Klee's our friend, so we should be able to convince her to keep this trip explosion free. Right?
God.
Uh-huh. I'll be extra careful not to blow anything up. I mean, I'll try my best.
So true, Umfi. So true.
That's very good of you, Klee. You're being
She's
very
doing her
grown up
best.
today.
Paimon, what the hell are you doing trying to baby Klee? You were even
Klee of all
oofier than
people,
her.
yes.
Yep, I'm
Klee of all
super
people did
grown
not
up.
need
I'm
babying.
already the Spark Knight.
Okay, Spark Knight. Well, keep up the good work, because very soon we'll be introducing you to a friend of ours called Tanari in Gandharvaville.
Imagine how many casualties go unreported because of their relation to Klee. Entire families separated because of mysterious explosions.
I'm sure it's fine.
Hey, look! It's Kale! Huh? And is that Eula with her? What's she doing in Gandharvaville?
That's a great question. What is Eula doing here? I don't even know where Eula's from.
Yeah, it's from Mondstadt. She's friends with
I've
Amber.
definitely
And by
heard
friends,
the
I
other
mean, I'm
forest
pretty
rangers
sure they sleep
mention
together.
somebody dressed like that before.
What did they mean by this?
I see. Then it looks
I mean,
like
they're
my
at the point where they
suspicions are
have naked
correct.
baths together, so I think there's something going
Who
on
do we
there.
have here?
I'm using context clues on that.
Eula. Eula is a wait, hold on. Dancer of the Shimmering Wave. Eula is a member of the Lawrence clan by birth. The Lawrence clan's oppressive rule plunged Mondstadt into one of the darkest periods of its history. Today, they have long since fallen from grace, but their present-day descendants still find themselves held in contempt for the transgressions of their forefathers.
They're slavers.
You know, if Mondstadt is an allegory or analog for Germany, does this mean Eula is this joke was removed from the stream thanks to my lawyers? Not content to accept
Yeah,
her fate, Eula
not
has
quite in
chosen.
that period.
Eula has chosen to face the hostility of others head on and to prove with her blade that the noble spirit forsaken by her predecessors is still alive and well in her. Should you meet this bold knight, be sure to cast aside your reservations and greet her courteously. She, in turn, will be sure to extend the utmost courtesy to you.
Traveler
Also, she
Paimon!
talks like a freak, so don't worry about
Oh,
anything she
Kaya's
says,
here,
especially
you
if she
too.
says she's going to get revenge on you.
What?
Hi, Kale. It's been ages.
Don't worry about it.
Kale, Eula! What are you two doing
Also, you may
here?
have noticed from that angle, but she also has a gigantic dump truck.
I wouldn't say gigantic.
For this game standards, it's pretty big.
Genshin player sees a slight curve. Pachagalo Macagalos!
Listen, Quip, you've seen my art. You are aware of my own standards.
I am.
We do not need to have this discussion.
A little far too intimately. No, it's okay. You wouldn't understand because, like, last night when I was streaming Metro, there was
Yeah?
just a whole ass scene where the developers had to model and animate an entire scene where a stripper performs a lap dance on you, and you can repeat it for 5 bullets. But the
I
first
see.
time is mandatory.
It's mandatory.
Oh, and also you can get high in that same room. Metro Last Light is a very different game from 2033.
I can imagine.
Well, that question's really more for Eula.
And also, they leave nothing to, well, they leave one thing to the imagination in that dance. Only one thing.
Fair
What a
enough.
coincidence. I didn't expect to run into a fellow Favonian captain this far from Mondstadt. How's the vacation going?
Seriously? Bring the whole crew, why don't you?
We were just asking you a polite question. God damn, lady.
Is it just Paimon, or does Eula not look particularly thrilled right now?
Well, since we're all here, who's up for some afternoon tea?
Oh, cool! Great idea! Let's go!
Thanks, Green Amber. You know how to break the tension.
If you're trying to
Good
accommodate
job.
me, there must
Hello,
be
Zan.
some misunderstanding. I'm fine. There's nothing embarrassing about running into colleagues in the wild.
Nah, sure there isn't.
Father.
Do you, do,
We're in.
do you ever get a murderous like urge when you see a
Nasty
coworker in the
horses.
wild?
Yes.
If I ever see my work life bleeding into my personal life, I might just like immediately go feral. Also, hi Munich.
You will be.
These are people I don't
I
know.
mean,
I have Eula though. I have
yes,
Kale
we are.
too.
We are introduced to the squad.
In fact, I have everyone here except Klee.
We'll see.
But earlier you were...
Great. Well, I'm sure there's a fascinating reason behind why you're all the way out here in Sumeru. Do share it with us.
It's Amber's two biggest simps.
Basically,
Kaya sure looks like he's getting a kick out of this.
If you must know, it's a little complicated. But
we have
simply
forced this,
put,
so Quip
I'm
has
searching
not
for a
met
cousin of
any
mine
of
from
these
the Lawrence
characters
clan.
for realsies. Well, you met Kale, but
I
we've
met
skipped the
Kaya,
rest.
but I've
You
only
haven't done
passively
his quest,
heard.
yeah.
Yeah, I did. Well, part of it.
Part of it, yeah.
Plus, you're forced to meet him in the main story anyway.
He went
Yeah,
missing
yeah.
recently, and after searching his home,
I only had a
we found
passing
evidence that led us
knowledge
here.
of Klee.
He appears to believe that somewhere in Sumeru lies the key to restoring our clan to its former glory.
Dios mío, la criatura.
He came all the way to Sumeru for that? What was he going to do? Enroll at the academia?
That would be quite a roundabout way to achieve his goals.
I doubt
I
he came
would.
here to learn. He's much too old to start getting a basic education now, and from what I know of him, I doubt he has any interest in intellectual pursuits. All he cares about is restoring his clan's honor. Nothing wrong with that idea in principle, but I'm not certain how fanatical he is about it. So, there's no knowing what lengths he might go to.
Her entire color scheme clashes with everything around her right now.
As a
Does.
knight and a member of the
Generally
Lawrence
speaking,
clan,
her character
it's
clashes
my
with
duty to
everything
make sure
around
he
her,
doesn't bring
but-
harm to others.
Oh, if this is true, then your cousin is quite a man of action. Traveling alone to Sumeru from Mondstadt is no mean feat.
Nor is daring to make me personally concerned about his safety. He has no idea what's coming to him.
Yoda screamed.mp3.
You know, underneath it all, I think Eula's a really caring person. Yeah, she's the best. She brought me some moon pie last time.
He is family, after all. Anyway, I will make sure to find him and escort him safely back to Mondstadt.
Get the tsundere shit out of my face. You're really going the extra
Eula
mile
is-
for him.
Eula is
No,
is
back to
final
you.
stage tsundere.
Why
It's
did you
it's
all suddenly show
terminal.
up here?
It's always been too late.
It's stage 4 terminal tsundere. You explain the situation to Eula and Kale.
I'm afraid that could be tricky. Master Tainari is still at Pardis the Eye delivering his lectures. He isn't due back for a while.
But I think I'll be able to help out.
The description in the invitation letter is vague, but I'm pretty sure it's hinting at somewhere in the desert.
Oh, good. That's where the main plot is right now.
The
Convenient.
desert.
Does that mean Mom's friend is from the desert? I guess I'll call her Auntie Desert for now.
Oh, man.
I remember Mahamatra Sino once told me a strange rumor about that part of the desert.
Sino be like, if you go to this particular region of the desert, you will be challenged by strange creatures to a fucking card game.
They say there's a secret domain there that can make all of your wishes
To be fair,
come
you can
true.
go virtually anywhere around here and be challenged by strange creatures to a card game.
Wait.
Sumeru is
Say I
the
should just
the
call him
Yu-Gi-Oh
Sino.
country.
Mm.
You
No,
will
you can
play
do it
card games
outside
here.
Genshin.
Huh. A domain that makes
Yeah, you can
people's
fly to
wishes
Malaysia
come
anytime and
true.
play fucking card games if you want. That works.
Wow. So is it true? Does it really exist?
You have to confront every single meta deck one by one after the other.
Oh, I can teach you about the fucking meta in this fucking card game if you want.
I
I
probably would have
believe he
believed it
will
a few years
pass.
ago. But now that I'm a little
This
older
too
and
will
wiser,
pass.
I think it makes sense to be more skeptical about things like this.
I put my hand on my deck.
This explains a lot. The domain could well
Listen,
be a
man,
myth,
you need to remember
but he
to wrap it
probably
before you
figured
tap
he
it.
had nothing to lose. If you intend to search for this place, then please allow
Always
me to
sleep
join
up.
you.
Scoop it before you poop it.
My cousin
That's
has
not how
quite a
this
collection
works.
of books about Sumerian desert mythology on his shelves. I highly suspect that
Please
he,
stop.
too, is looking for that domain.
Can I come too? I think you might need me there.
You think I might need you there?
You'll definitely need a local guide while you're in Sumeru. And I think I have what it takes to be that person. Plus, it's a forest ranger's duty to bravely lend a helping hand to others in need.
This is the flimsiest excuse I've ever heard in my life.
We have every confidence in your abilities, Kale. Our party grows bigger and stronger still. What say you to this, Captain Klee?
I think it's super cool! I read in a storybook that on your own you can only have a drop of happiness, but in a group you have a whole ocean. So I'm sure Mom's friend will be super happy if I show up to visit and bring a whole bunch of friends with me.
That's the spirit. In that case, let's get the magic invite to take us there.
Bad ending where Klee accidentally kills all of us with a single landmine. Klee takes out the magic invite and everyone says the destination out loud.
Accidentally, Twine says.
Look, I said it earlier, but I'll say it again. Never ask a man his salary.
Whoa.
Never ask a woman her age.
This
Never
desert
ask
is
Klee what she was doing
huge.
in the skies above Germany in 1942.
Wow, what an incredible sight.
What was it, 1941?
Yes.
I think we're getting
Contextual.
further away from the war crimes.
Local non-desert characters experience the desert for the first time.
Are you okay, Eula? You don't look so good.
Anime stock footage.
I'm fine. Just taking a moment to acclimatize.
Even Skies of Arcadia did it, which means it's
The
good.
air here is much drier than in
Right.
Mondstadt.
None of you people are dressed for the desert.
This area doesn't look very habitable, and I don't see a domain entrance nearby either.
Oh no. I didn't pronounce the destination wrong. Did I? I mean, I don't think I did. Nope, you got it right. It definitely wasn't your fault. I said Gundharvaville wrong earlier, but we still ended up in the right place.
Klee's right. We're in the right place. There's no doubt about that.
Phew.
Maybe the entrance is hidden under a sand dune.
I do love
Who
the
knows?
casual. Yeah,
We'll
I
just have to start
completely
by looking
screwed up
around.
the incantation, but it still worked. So
So it's
we can
all
be
good in the
inside out
hood.
right now.
The party splits
Listen,
up to search
nothing-
the area, but turns up empty-handed.
I'm so tired. And so
Nothing
thirsty.
viewer facing is wrong, so it's fine.
That's what you
The
think.
user experience is retained.
We should have found something by now. Unless there's a problem with the magic invite.
It's very easy to make sure that nothing is wrong with teleportation, as long as you make sure you kill off the original.
Shoutouts to Kaya showing up to the desert with the fucking, like, fur coat, whatever the fuck he's wearing.
Huh? How could that happen?
He's cryo. He's keeping the cold in.
It is implied that
Did
people
I
with
break it
visions
by
do
accident?
experience some mild benefits, like cryo people tend to be able to stay a little cooler, but it's not like to a great degree.
It's definitely not your fault, Klee. See? Not even a wrinkle on it.
Well, it would sure be unfortunate if Kaya decides that he's a little bit too warm and uses his ice powers to make ice.
It instantly melts and evaporates. and the mist is carried away by the sand. Did I just see a fucking tumbleweed enemy? If the domain is somewhere nearby,
Does Mr. Honorary Knight have an idea?
instead of us trying to find a domain,
Ah, Paimon knows where you're going with this.
hits blunt.
Let's ask local grinders.
We can try to getting the domain to find us. The fuck does that mean?
Interesting approach. Assuming we're right about this magic invite,
Magic quip.
that is to say, if it was sent from within the domain, the invite likely has some sort of connection to it.
Oh, I get it now. Plus, I know a super special trick we can use.
What kind of trick? Can you teach it to us too?
Of course. Mom said that if I ever need help, I just need to shout this out loud. Magic invite, Klee needs your aid. Do something now, so Klee's not afraid.
Look, something flew over.
This is a certified side event bullshit moment.
Look, it's magic. I ain't gotta explain shit.
It looks like a bottle.
Remarkably
We need a
effective.
plot device to get you
One
to
trick I'll
this
be
new
keeping up my
location that
sleeve in the
isn't
future.
just a
You should
boat
make a note of
again.
it too, Eula.
We intended
Yes.
to program
Absolutely not.
another
It's not
hide
my
and seek
style.
section, but we ran out of time, so we just did this.
I suppose bottles are
So, for
pretty
context, the
prominent
last
in
two
air
summer events took
mythology.
place on
So,
entire new
is this
continents that
supposed
were
to be the entrance
islands.
to the domain?
A domain? In a bottle?
I guess they got tired of
Well,
making new
if there's
islands
one
because we're
thing
doing
we
this
learned
this
in
year.
Liyue, it's never judge a domain by
What are you
its
talking
cover.
about? Meet the new islands, same as the old islands.
I mean, technically, if you like compress all the islands
there's
into
one
one
way to
landmass,
find out
it'd
if
be
this really is
about
the
the
way
same
in.
size as the
Come
new
on,
event
reach out with your hand.
base.
I'm being sucked into the My Little Pony jar.
Yes.
It's fine. You should be. You are working with your teapot, right? On a daily basis.
What?
That answers that
He's
question.
not. He has
Oh
not.
God.
He has yet to
He doesn't have a
furniture.
teapot. Oh God, he doesn't have a teapot.
Quip does not have a teapot.
Oh my fucking
God,
god,
oh fuck.
what is it? Oh. Oh, hey, it's Honest Hearts.
Yep. It is about the size of
Hey,
Honest
don't run
Hearts
off
and
and
will
leave us
take
all
you about as
behind.
long. So, go. You have 2 days.
Look! There's a huge garden here.
So when did we meet Joshua Graham, the man who was burned by all of Cleve's bombs?
Incredible. It looked so small from the outside. Everyone, I suggest that we stop here for a moment. We should take stock of our surroundings before deciding on our next course of action.
Since we're in a bottle, has anyone heard the story of the magic bottle?
What magic? There are a lot of bottles that have magic in them in this universe, Kaya.
Oh, you mean the one
Yeah,
about
no,
King
it's
Desert and
it's
the
a
king
recurring
in a
trend.
bottle? I've read it before, but I struggled with some of the vocabulary. What's the story about, Kaya? Mom told me a story once about a group of adventurers who went to Bottle Land. But I don't think there was a magic bottle in that one.
Don't worry, Klee. I can tell you all about the story of the magic bottle. But if you keep running off on your own, you'll miss all the good parts.
Oh. Okay, I got it. I'll stay with the group from now on.
You sense it too, don't you, Kale? Something's not quite right.
Yeah, the scenery here is beautiful, but it's too quiet. And there's no sign of Klee's Auntie Desert here anywhere. Maybe Auntie Desert lives way further down inside. This place is super big, just like Fischl's Immer Nachtreich.
Oh
Wait.
yeah, last time we went to the official dimension. Don't worry about it.
Officials what? Immer Nuttrike?
Official's
That's where we're
fan
going till we
fiction
get there.
is where we
Let's
went
get
last
going.
time.
It's German. You just pronounce everything in order. Immer nach Reich.
Hopefully we'll meet her soon.
Quack hasn't done official's quest either, I think, so that makes this extra funny.
Alt, Ice, and Reese.
Midnight Kingdom or Dynasty.
I see. So it's like that, huh? Doesn't get it at all.
It's German. There's
Quip,
nothing to get.
Quip has yet to do a lot of the character quests, so we are missing much character context.
I'm not
But
asking
it's
him to
fine.
understand Fischl. I don't understand Fischl. I'm asking him to understand German.
Oh, fair enough. I understand Fischl perfectly.
She's literally me.
For real, for real.
Scry the sky.
I cannot escape the chicken mushrooms.
It looks like no one set foot on this road for quite some time.
I agree. And the further we get, the more I feel like this place is a whole lot bigger than we imagined.
How the fuck are there hilichurls in here?
There's something strange up ahead. Let's check it out.
You must understand, Quip, that hilichurls are a universal constant.
One with the force.
Yes, we have to punish them everywhere.
Yeah.
Smells
Oh.
like something
Oops,
good is
Quip.
inside.
That reminds me. Ruby, I got a fucking hell of a 10 roll today in Grand Blue.
Oh, what you get?
I got Summer Enyo, Summer Eustace, dupe of Summer Tico, and then I got Summer Jin and Summer Lumilu.
In one 10 pull?
Yep.
Jeez, man.
I believe the
It's
traditional
one of some of my
response
smart-
is explode.
Explode, yeah.
Have you seen Summer Enyo's art?
It's a big ball
No.
of water.
Oh, wait, is that the lesbian one? That's the lesbian
It's the one
one.
where she's incredibly gay with Athena. Sorry,
Yes.
sorry. My Bandai sponsors have advised me, not my Bandai sponsors, my Sunrise sponsors have advised me to tell you that they're up to interpretation.
I wonder what it feels like. Can I touch it?
It's so big that we could probably pass.
Yes, that's
Okay.
usually my conclusions when I can't see their hands.
Actually, speaking of up to interpretation, Quip, did you see the thing that the crew of fucking Witch from Mercury did?
They doubled down and drew extra gay art.
Yeah, they did a fucking art book for a Dojin festival where they just like did like 10 straight pages of them being gay as fuck. And it's done by the whole crew. So, hey.
And that was
I
the
didn't
last we
need
ever
that.
heard from Paimon.
Paimon's dead.
Scary. Stop giving Paimon the heebie-jeebies.
Sorry, Paimon, you have no choice in this matter. Yeet!
Let's not touch it for now. We still don't know enough about our environment.
But we can't just do nothing at all because then nothing at all will happen.
I have a feeling that this could be the core that sustains this entire bottle domain.
Genshin Impact.
In which case, the moment we touch it, this
Genshin
place will
Impact.
instantly revert to its original size, with all of us still inside.
Yikes.
Okay. Paimon won't touch it. Jeez.
Kaya, are we really gonna get squished inside
It seems
a
highly
bottle?
irresponsible to have that sort of thing
Of
laying
course
around.
not, Klee. I'm sure
It
the
was
real
just
core
on
of this
the floor,
domain is
really.
hidden away in a very safe place. Somewhere like... over there, for example.
I was so nervous that I didn't notice that big
Yeah, I'd say that looks pretty core-like.
Wait, who goes there?
Tis I, the god of the water bubblies.
It's the water ball monster. Ah, the water ball monster is real.
The water ball monster is real!
It doesn't seem hostile. In fact, don't you think it looks happy to see us?
Wild, it's not popular to be doing One Piece jokes right now, because One Piece is a joke.
You're right, guys. Kishimoto is washed. Shut up, I know that Kishimoto is Naruto.
I don't think it's hungry. Are you, water droplet?
Oh dear.
You could have waited
I
till you
don't
got
know
to take
about
the
anyone
bait.
else, but I'm not
How-
understanding a word of this.
How have you people been following the shonen sphere these past few
Wait,
months?
don't go! Wait for us!
I mean, I
I
follow
don't
the
read
manga,
shonen.
so
I've been struggling to find out what happens in Jujutsu Kaisen.
Why'd it
nothing.
stop?
Nothing happens in Jujutsu Kaisen. That's why they're doing a prequel.
Sometimes even a panda can cry.
Maybe you can understand us after all.
Because the two scopes I've seen from Jujutsu Kaisen are like I
Oh, I
can't
get
tell
it
if
now.
they're
It's leading the way for us,
currently
just like the cats and
like
Mondstadt.
the way people are
Wait, the
talking about it, it
cats?
sounds like
How
these two
so?
guys could either be fighting or they could be having gay sex, and I can't tell which is which.
Oh, so right now I believe we're having a fight between Gojo and what's his name? Sukuna.
Yeah, I've heard those. I haven't read Jujutsu Kaisen past like the first.
So basically, what? Okay, spoilers for everyone in the audience watching right now and in the VOD. I'm not going to specify when this is going to end. Just skip forward, I guess, if you're watching the VOD. Anyway, so there's an arc called the Shibuya Incident. Have you read any of that? No?
Nope, nope, never heard of it.
Okay, so you know who Ghetto is, right?
We could make this a lot simpler.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They trapped Gojo in gay baby jail. He had an entire fucking season's worth of a flashback arc in there.
Yeah, I was still reading at that point. I'm familiar with that much.
Yeah. And then he got out. But by the time
Okay.
he got out, Sukuna had transferred himself from Yuji to Megumi.
Mm-hmm.
And now he knows how to use all of Megumi's techniques, including the ones Megumi himself didn't have total mastery over.
Okay.
And
So
it turns out
we're
Megumi
just
has
going
a
with
technique that can beat Gojo.
it.
So now Gojo and Sukuna are going at it.
I see.
Sukuna's
This is-
grooming campaign was successful.
This is way too complicated. All we needed to say was that the ultimate brat and the ultimate power bottom are in a fight right now.
And
Is
hence
Sukuna
why,
the brat?
hence again why
Yeah.
I am unable to figure out if
When you're
they're
walking
fighting
around
or
in
if they're
Mondstadt
having
City,
gay sex.
sometimes a
It's
cat will
really
show
hard
up on
to
the side
tell.
of the road.
Oh, also, Gojo is the summon for the Jujutsu Kaisen collaboration event.
Of
The
course,
second one.
of course.
The first one is Toto, and he's about what you might expect from an event. Gojo, his summon call is better than Alexiel. It's
Oh,
it's Percival's skill 2. It's Grand Percival's skill 2.
jeez. Okay.
Uh,
Was that-
what it does is the enemy for one turn cannot dodge your attack. It can't use mirror image, none of that shit, and it can't deal damage. It's literally just a fucking free turn against anything except Sailfon.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Sailfon's still the only counter to it because it's a one-time only summon. And Sailfon is like, actually, no, you're not going to use those.
It'll walk ahead of you for a while, and if you're curious enough to follow it, you'll soon find yourself in front of a fine establishment called...
The cat's... Hi, Origin. Thank you for spending 5,500 points to make me do karaoke. Okay, which playlist?
Exactly. So let's see where this water droplet takes us. It could be
You know,
interesting.
part of me is starting to wonder if the random karaoke command is starting to impact viewer retention a bit.
It's not.
I mean, if you really gotta put a limit down, do something like only one karaoke every 10 minutes.
I just made it more expensive.
Yeah.
That too.
Guys, it's not like we really had all that much viewership before this.
Or you could go turbo greed, and you could make it go for bits.
Oh, God. I can't picture myself seeing people pay money for that, though. This wouldn't feel right. Alright. Should I just do it at the end of the stream? Just collect them all.
Maybe. Yeah, maybe.
Yeah, all right, I'll do that.
Especially since we're a little short on time this time.
We are short on time, but you're just short forever. All right, so that's one for the YouTube playlist. I'll remember that. Anyway, it's funny because Gojo's completely free and he's better than Alexio, who, until we see her 5-star, which is coming soon, there's no point to run Alexio.
Oh, we have lost it. Did the water droplet go into that cave?
Which makes me real sad because Alexio's actually my favorite of those four. Weird, right? I'm just not I'm not a
that's
Europa
weird to
fan.
think about.
I'm not a
Yeah.
Europa fan.
Why is that?
I don't know. I think she's kind of dull, I guess. I don't know.
You don't like Falcon music?
Oh, sorry. I meant music-wise, I think Europa is actually my favorite. But like character-wise, I'm just like, Europa's okay. She's okay. She's there to bounce off of Gabriel and give off vaguely gay vibes.
Huh? Another
Jesus
strange
Christ.
contraption. And there's a weird-looking wall over there.
Actually, I think it'd be more accurate to say that vaguely bisexual.
This kind of looks like that ball of water we saw earlier. Did the water droplet bring us here because it wants our help with something?
They were roommates.
Your friend is trapped in the wall.
See, the thing is, you can't just do their roommates with Gabriel because she especially with the winter Europa, she's very aggressively roommates
Nice.
with the captain.
I see.
Don't be sad, water droplet. We're here now. We'll save your friend.
The nightmare blunt rotation of being in a room with near Europa and Enyo.
You bet. But how are we gonna save them? Do we have to break down this wall somehow?
And Aaliyah for good measure because she's our government mandated wife.
We are halfway between point of Grand Blue and Nikkei, Goddess of Victory.
If you forget, you'll tell an actual person who can sing to remind me. Ugh. That's a
Do I need to
threat.
find a key of some sort then?
Oh no! Where'd it go?
Look, the device has lit up. And it's projecting images onto the wall.
A two-dimensional space with objects of the same composition as the device nested inside.
Yep, what Kaya said, and that's where its friend is.
Oh my god, am I playing a 2D platformer in Genshin?
But how exactly do we enter the image on the wall?
Maybe
Simple, we do
Yes.
epic Mickey rules.
we just copy what the water droplet did.
But what does that mean?
We explode ourselves so we can transfer our essence into the
Listen,
projection.
listen.
Hold on, I
The
think
mouse
Klee's
is not
onto
public
something.
domain yet. Be careful.
Since the water
can't
droplet
say
appears
that
to be
on
the key
stream.
that activated the mechanism, we may be able to follow it inside simply by touching the device.
I appreciate the 2-second long animation of Vikala and Anila's stage in Grand Blue Versus.
The principle is no different than how we entered this bottle domain.
Also, to clarify, this is basically a replication of a Honkai event.
And head in.
Ah!
Oh yeah, they're completely reusing shit.
Speaking of,
You'll know,
Right.
the platforming section is just a fucking, what's it called again?
You know, I
Hobo
was only intending for it to be a joke that they're just reusing all their assets, but
Hey, if it ain't broke.
I just remember. What the fuck?
Whoa! You really entered the wall!
I just remembered that yesterday, my brother sent a message into our group chat and asked, "Have any of you guys played a game called Honkai Star Rail?" And I just
Is it a reflection
like shit
of
myself on the
distance
spot.
from the wall? Come back out for a
Oh,
second.
don't worry. After we finish Genshin, like we're going.
Are
Can
you
you
gonna
quick
make me
figure
start from
out this?
Honkai Impact Third? No, sorry,
No,
I'm
no.
cupheading right now.
Okay. Can quick figure out this unbeatable puzzle?
The
Can
jumping
quick
mechanics
figure
are
it out?
broken, dude.
Can quick figure it out with all of his mental processing power?
No, actually, I wasn't paying attention to the controls.
Okay. Do you want me to let you figure this out?
Uh, is it because I need to rearrange something in the preprint world?
Perhaps.
Okay. Yeah. Okay.
Box on the wall moved too.
This is the gimmick.
Wow, another water droplet just came out from the wall.
God. I'm expecting this to
Master
work
of
like a different platforming game for some reason, and I'm
Master
forgetting that
of
it's still technically using Genshin's climbing.
It was
Yep,
flat
it's the
as a
Genshin engine.
pancake in there, but as soon as it came out, it turned all plump and round.
Is that a "that's what she said" moment?
Guess it makes sense that the water droplet's friend is also a water droplet.
Aw, and they both do the same thing to show they're happy.
Water droplet number 2 ran off.
That looked like it exploded and died.
It's
Normal.
saying thank you, Mr. Honorary Knight. That was a huge help.
It was nothing. All I had to do was turn off my game journalist brain.
Traveler, how do you feel after entering that
Oh.
two-dimensional space?
Don't worry, Quip.
Any
You have brain
physical
cells.
side effects?
This puts you far past that level.
Ah, the pain! I've been squished flat like a traveler pizza.
Quit while you're behind. You're clearly fine.
Well, I'm just glad that you're okay.
Good thing Eula's here to look out for everyone. Can't say the same for you though, Kaya. You were pretty quick to send the traveler inside.
If it were up to me, I would have sent you in there, Paimon.
Hey now, I only suggested that because I was confident that the traveler would be fine.
Water droplet, is there anyone else here besides you and your friend? Yep, you know, anyone who looks like me or my friends.
Oh, it ran off again. Hopefully this is a good sign.
Amazing. Come on, let's follow it.
I can't believe they made a whole tiny ass region for this. Do we gotta do that? We're gonna make some chicken noodle soup!
Lightning terrified.
As you wish, main Fräulein.
Save him!
Ah, sweet. These are materials I needed to uncap someone. I forgot who, though.
Quite a lot of people.
Could do with
Don't forget
some
to
more
get the
help.
shinies
Did I not get the shinies? Shit.
on the map.
Oh. Oh!
Collect them all, Quip.
Let me scribe.
Ah! Damn!
Our bond is strong. Oz, reveal thyself.
Can't see? Let's nip that in the bud.
Written in the stars.
Please help.
All right.
Thank you.
This'll do.
I wanted those R weapons. It says there's something else to get here. Eh. I'm sure it's fine. Let's get this boat here.
Boat unlock.
It is fucked up that I can
No,
summon my
it is
boat
still the boat thing.
even inside this goddamn tiny bottle.
Okay, what rules should the boat follow?
None. It exists outside of time and space.
Okay.
I definitely know how to drive a boat.
Master of piloting, Quip.
I probably should do this inside the boat, should I?
Huh?
The challenge that I just unlocked.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, I should do
Yeah,
that
you
inside the
should.
boat. Shit!
Yeah.
Ah!
P. Press P.
I said P, not B. I said P, not O!
Quip. Struggling to understand how to use a keyboard.
I pressed the button, but the computer says I didn't. Ah! I did it.
Pain of the Quip.
I was flying fucking sideways.
Every little bit counts.
Got there eventually.
Eventually. Alright, get in, losers. We're riding the waves. In this perfectly still river.
Correct.
It looks like there might be a town up ahead.
Don't forget to pay
Maybe
attention
more
to your
people over
mini
this
map.
domain than we thought. And maybe that's where Auntie
Isn't that
Desert
star
lives.
thing something else?
You know that is, but you walk past another one.
I did? Shit!
Yes.
Where?
It's fine. It was around here somewhere, but it's fine.
Oh, it's that thing.
He's learning.
I will never learn. I will be a brainlet for
Okay.
life, Ruby.
I thought you were about to run out of stamina for a second.
No, I know how to climb professionally. I spend negative stamina when I climb. I get stronger when I climb. I don't need to breathe, I
Master of
just need to
climbing.
climb. I'm like Jill, the master of lockpicking, except I'm Wild, the master of climbing. Every time someone greets you, they say, "Oh, it's Quip, master of rock climbing." I've never climbed a rock in my fucking life.
You haven't even done like those rock climbing places at the mall.
Not even the indoor places.
You should give it a shot. It's fun.
I bet it is.
I'm like deathly afraid of heights, but even I have fun with like a good rock climb. It's
I've
like
done-
it's like chill.
Indoor skydiving before.
Ooh, that sounds like a good time.
In Universal Studios City Walk, there's an indoor skydiving thing. That's where I tried it. I don't know if they still have it there.
The bond is strong.
Thanks for the radish. I will cherish it for all of my life.
Genshin continues to spend a lot of effort on its soundtrack.
Oh yeah, fucking
Sure
impeccable no matter
does.
what.
Stand with me.
The whole soundtrack for this event is impeccable. I can quick figure out this puzzle.
What is? Why are you there? Among Us.
Among Us! You will be doing this a lot throughout this event, so get used to finding these fuckers.
I can't believe I'm playing Gmod Prop Hunt.
You are. This is the
Could
event.
do with some more fortune.
But Genshin already got a prop button, however.
That's a different. That one's not running right now, but it's fun. I hope Cook can get to experience fucking Genshin Prop Hunt someday.
Thanks for the apples, kind guest. My people have a traditional saying: apples hold the purest water in the land. So your gift grants me endless power. Thanks to you, I might be able to metamorphosize into something greater. The hell did he mean by this?
Apples. Great apples.
If I eat enough
Vicky,
apples, I will
The situation
ascend into
is
a new
now
state.
critical. Our window of opportunity to fix this
figured
is
it out.
rapidly closing. I'm sure you've noticed just how much things have deteriorated in recent days.
But even so,
This is your home. Are you really going to let everything fall to pieces?
Wait, is that Kokomi?
well,
Oh,
I
hey,
live
look
here,
at that.
but
Maybe
it
it's
doesn't actually
Kokomi.
belong
What's
to
she
me.
doing here?
Huh? Paimon knows that voice.
Definitely sounds like someone we know. Wow, it's a good thing I didn't skip all of these quests.
Anyone else who comes into this domain in the future will take one look at the ruins before them and conclude that this place was abandoned years ago. But just imagine how different things could be if you maintain this domain in perfect condition. Whoever sets foot inside would witness a magical wonderland. How miraculous it would feel to them to find such unimaginable beauty
Don't worry, this new
in
girl
the
is an
middle
event
of a
original.
lifeless desert.
Yeah, I could tell because she has NPC face.
Oh, you're right, General. Truly, but
Be nice.
Act now while you still can. You have to
Even
stand up to
outside
this
the
and break free
NPC-ness,
from your despair.
you can
The
have
most
relevant
important thing
NPCs.
is to have no regrets in the end.
well, no one chooses to have regrets, do they? But I take your point. I'll try my best to stop running away. But the question remains of where to begin.
Paimon's figured out who it is.
I'm very proud of you, Paimon.
Is it Mr. Honorary Knight's friend from a faraway land?
She's a divine priestess, and I think I helped her fight a goddess?
A divine priestess? What's that? Is it a kind of mage?
I think it's just a fancy way of saying white mage.
What are you doing here? Huh? We have new visitors?
Sa.
Greetings, everyone. This is the Valurium Mirage, and I'm the caretaker, Adia. I'm so sorry that you have to see this domain in its current state of disarray. We are actively working on repairs, and everything will be back to normal shortly. I hope.
Have you guys ever been to a water park? Did I ask you guys this already? Like Hurricane Harbor or anything like that?
Yeah, when I was much younger.
And less ashamed of your physical appearance?
I'm going for the throat for some reason today.
No, sorry, that was me projecting.
I'll have you know I float quite well. That's what matters.
Greetings, everyone. I guess I should introduce myself too.
It's alright. Just leave the introductions to me.
I kinda wanted to say hello in my own way. But no harm done. I guess I'll let her do the honors.
I think I've said it before that the only reason I don't want to go to like water parks or beaches anymore is because the scars from my cancer surgery. Even like if I was in the most physically fit shape, that shit would not go away, and they're pretty big scars.
Big scars, homie.
This lady is a visitor to the domain, just like yourselves. She is a formidable military general. Have any of you heard of Inazuma's Onmyo Chamber?
The, what chamber?
Onmyo Chamber. It's an elite training academy for gifted students of Onmyodo. Practitioners are divided into 4 classes, A through D, and assigned the power of Shikigami based on their mastery of the art.
Wait.
This lady famously led the Class D underdogs to victory against the Class A favorites in the final mock campaign before graduation. An astonishing feat that few in the history of the Academy have ever achieved. Hence, formidable general is no exaggeration.
Wow, way to be very humble about it.
Isn't that right, General? What's wrong?
Huh? Wait, so the favorites were beaten by the classy underdogs? Paimon's not completely following.
This sounds like a load of barnacles. Those all sound like tropes from some Inazuman light novels.
That doesn't sound like the divine priestess Mr. Honorary Knight was talking about. Uh-oh. Did she just get caught lying in front of someone she was trying to impress? Or maybe she uses a different identity in her private life, and this is the first time her friends are learning about it. Seems kind of embarrassing, but also kind of cool. I guess having someone else to introduce you was a good way to make an impression.
Yeah.
Maybe I'd fit in better with everyone if
You
I
can't
had
tell
a
me
title
Fischl's
too.
not in this event. They'd have a great time together.
Some people call me a general, but it's just their way of showing respect. My actual name is Sangonomiya Kokomi.
Yeah, we've met.
Huh? Oh no. Sorry, my mistake, General. I mean, Miss Sangonomiya.
Call me whatever you like, Itia. The only important thing about names is knowing who's who. Oh, I get it now. It's like that story that Mom told me that time. Klee can explain. So basically, in the story, a big group of people go on an adventure to Bottleland. One of them's called the King, and some of them are called Knights. So, Miss Sangonomiya must be the super smart one who solves all the problems in the story. What's that one called again?
Perhaps a sage?
Indeed. Wisdom is an important attribute found in military generals.
Okay, well, I'll just call you that. Miss General it is. Fine by me. Sounds really cute, coming from you. At least, cuter than my pen name, that's for sure.
Oh god, is she the friend? Oh no.
Well then, how should I address the rest of you?
The comrade in arms. Unless you've forgotten.
How could I ever forget you? But what about these esteemed ladies and gentlemen accompanying you? I'd be delighted if you could introduce me to them too. Wait! Klee wants a title too! Okay, got it! Klee wants to be a mage! The kind that flies around everywhere! Da-da-da! Whoosh!
Clee, you're
Kaya
the
can
Spark
be the
Knight.
master
You already
thief.
have a title.
Mr. Honorary
You
Knight
probably
can
have
be,
multiple titles.
The Knight! And Paimon will be the fairy who follows the Knight everywhere!
Master Thief, huh? I did like playing pirates as a child, so I suppose this is an apt role for me. And I must admit, the master part is a nice touch.
Did he like playing pirates because it was such a natural fit for him?
Hold on a second. Are you saying the position of knight
No, it's
is
because
now
he didn't
filled?
pay for video games.
He wouldn't download a vision.
You can be the sword master who can cut through anything and also gets to wear
Actually, I know
a
this guy
super
from Naya.
sparkly cape.
That's more like it.
And Kale can be, the healer.
If you want to be the knight, we can swap.
No, I don't mind. Healer is a great role. I just don't know if I'm qualified to be one.
It's okay. Tainari can't heal anyone either. He just deals damage.
Whenever I'm thinking of titles
That's
for
okay.
myself,
Nobody picks characters
I
for their healing
usually
potential.
imagine myself as an adventurer or musician. I never thought I could be a healer. I mean, it feels like it should be Master Tainari's role, if anyone's.
There's something really funny about Tainari being a medicine man in lore, but in gameplay he doesn't do any healing. He just grass.
Don't worry, Kale. You'll be the bestest healer ever.
You're seriously
You
going
don't
for
talk
the
much,
I'm a healer
but you're
butt
very
name.
kind, just like the healers in Mom's stories.
You'll do fine. I heard you're good with bandages. You can patch up a wound, can't you?
I can pitch a tent. Maybe you heard wrong? But I'll do my best. It's my first day filling in for Master Tainari, but hopefully it's the first of many.
This is a great idea. Once a new visitor arrives, they can assume a new identity, then add in some role-playing.
Oh, we can't leave you out, Miss Adia. There are lots of characters in Mom's stories, but you don't remind me of any of them.
Clee really is just out here going, you're an NPC.
That's perfectly okay. I already have a role here anyway, remember? I'm the caretaker.
I got it! This wasn't in any of the stories, but you can be the mascot.
Mascot?
Clee, maybe you could think up an even better role for Miss Adia.
A mascot, you say? Isn't that a character that doesn't have to actually do anything and sits around letting everyone else do all the important work? Incredible. You've seen right through me.
Son of a bitch!
Sounds like the idea of being lazy is pretty exciting to her.
The mascot serves to maintain troop morale, Adia. Don't underestimate your role. Ah, alright. I'll be the mascot then.
Aren't I the mascot?
That's right. Thank you for bringing these new friends here safely. You can go off and play now.
Thanks, Water Droplet. See ya!
I don't know if I could live in a world where I could be
Water
friends
Droplet?
with water droplets.
Is that your pet name for it? I suppose it's as accurate a nickname as any.
You know, because I have to drink water to survive.
We keep getting sidetracked, but I believe you were saying something about being in a difficult predicament. Is
You
something
monster.
wrong with the Valyria Mirage?
I'm going to slurp my friend to death.
Oh, yes, about that. I'm afraid the entire domain has recently sustained some significant damage.
Your
It was
Bandai
as
handler
if
is calling again.
The whole world was suddenly flipped upside down. A few components went missing from the core, which sustains the domain, and the impact cascaded out from there.
Did someone flip the fucking bottle?
Needless to say, many things in the Valyria Mirage have now stopped working. Just days after I agreed to let my friend's daughter come and visit too. When she gets here and sees the state this place is in...
Oh, so you're Mom's friend? Hi, Auntie Desert. I'm Clee. Here, I brought the magic invite, see?
Huh? Wait, so you're...
Look how dilated her pupils are. She must be very surprised.
They're dilated?
Yeah, and not in a good way. Mom's the one who sent me here. She's the strongest mage ever. She said that her friend lives in the desert. You live in the desert, so that must be you. Right, Auntie Desert?
Ah, I see. So being a mage runs in the family.
Logic.
You're Alice's daughter! Oh, I just want the ground to swallow me up right now! Wait, that's it! I'll hide myself away in the core of the domain! Hide there until this all blows over! See you all in 100 years!
This woman is acting her fucking heart out.
Adia's really going through it. She's like a shriveled little forest fungus.
No,
hanging
only
its head in
animators are doing
shame.
the same.
Yeah, right?
That's a harsh analogy. Where'd all that come from?
You will deliver this line with all of your fucking might, and then we will animate you
Now,
with the
this is
default
just-
NPC pose.
This is just for summer event.
Auntie
No need
Desert,
to go hard.
Clee's here to help you, and all my friends will help
Everything passes
too.
fine.
Just take a deep
Rabbit.
breath, and then another deep breath, and all your worries will fly away.
Please right. Many hands make light works, and many bombs.
Yeah, don't you worry. Sir Fix-a-Lot over here has a good track record with this kind of thing.
I prepared entire nations.
Well, I'm useless. But it looks like that won't matter with all you capable people around. Fantastic.
Don't put yourself down, Adia. You're great too.
Thanks for your encouragement. Anyway, for the time being, please talk amongst yourselves. That'll give me some time to think things through and maybe make a start on, delegating.
Right now,
Why are you so
that
fucking
lion
short?
came up.
Hi, Miss General. Mr. Honorary Knight says that you're from Watatsumi Island. What's it like there? There must be loads of fish, right? Wait, you look kinda like a mermaid. Are there fish in your family?
Oh, sorry to disappoint you, Miss Mage, but I'm just an ordinary human.
It didn't occur to me that her dress is supposed to evoke a mermaid.
I have lots of great
Because
stories
I never
about Watatsumi
seen it from this
Island, though.
angle.
Come on, let's enjoy
Wild.
the scenery while I tell you
What?
all about it.
She looks like a 200-pound beta fish.
200?
Yeah. They're very diaphanous fishes.
She looks like she's 70 pounds.
Look, do you see that tail? It's a big tail.
Of course the blue-haired would be talking to each other. Of course you two have blue hair and pronouns. God, it looks like seeing the fucking prototype design next to the final design.
Who are you? I'm you, but stronger.
I'm you, but with an extra year's worth of development.
Who else has visited the Valoria Mirage recently? There was someone from the academia who came not long ago. A Kasharawar scholar. Blonde hair. Architect, I think. He was a huge help, and redesigned many of the buildings here. Although he was always grumbling to himself, he was extremely diligent in his work. What a kind person. I could tell that was a sensitive soul. A lot like me. Sorry. Please pretend you didn't hear that. I'm, of course, a very strong and resilient person. After him, an aristocrat from Mondstadt showed up, then Miss Sangonomiya. Unfortunately, everything here suddenly started changing before I had the chance to be a good host and show them around. Do you know where the Mondstadt aristocrat is now? If I remember correctly, he headed north after the incident. It's a pity we're having all these issues. Oh, if we could get everything working normally again, I could probably locate him in an instant. Still, not to worry. There's nothing dangerous here.
Yeah, except for the mushrooms.
And the hilly trails.
And the horrors, the joys.
Feeling nervous, Kale? Well, it's your first time as a guide, after all.
Oh, and don't forget the plot. The plot's always dangerous.
Oh no, not at all.
And Klee.
Just, still
I
settling
can't
into
believe
the
I
role.
forgot Glee.
So
Stay
I
away
was
from Glee.
thinking about how to talk more like Master Tainari.
Well, the easiest way to imitate someone is to start with their most common turns of phrase.
Oh, okay. In that case, put that mushroom down. Now, it's highly poisonous.
There you go. With just a few simple words, you've captured your master's personality perfectly.
Anyway, what about your role? Don't you mind being the master thief? It doesn't sound like you're one of the good guys.
Maybe not. Until you factor in that I only steal from the enemy.
You'd be surprised.
I think that's enough to
Everyone
make me
wants
one of
to
the good
dread Pirate
guys.
Roberts.
Don't you?
Oh, fair point, fair point.
Simple, just call him the Master Rogue.
Idia, you got an update for us? We've all caught up with each other.
Very well. Then please allow me, Idia, your mascot, to explain exactly what's happened here.
She's pretty happy with this mascot role, huh?
Basically, this entire domain is powered
just
by a
happy to be
device
here.
called the Central Hub, which you all saw earlier. But following a major incident, several key components from the Central Hub came loose and went flying.
Is Ruby okay?
Oh shit, was I muted?
This
When did that
entire
happen?
time,
When the fuck did that happen?
I don't know, but it feels like it's been a while since you last spoke.
Shit, I've been talking this whole time.
God dang it, Ruby!
Ruby,
Fuck.
we're not randomly starting to
Four
ignore you in the middle
components,
of
I
stream.
believe, which has caused the Central Hub to stop.
I just figured it was because I didn't have much interesting to say.
Oh, so that thing's supposed to spin?
Ruby, the things we've been contributing to this conversation is Clee Dangerous, Hilly Churls,
Yes,
blue hair.
it definitely shouldn't be frozen still like it
Content.
is now. At least, that's not how
I
it was
understand.
when
I will
first got
strive
here.
to provide content.
Oh, I've done such a terrible
Do
job
something
of taking
funny.
care of it. It's so embarrassing.
Don't force
Hey,
us to
Quibi,
milk you
one-
live on stream.
Hey, Quibi, you want to play some Yu-Gi-Oh?
Ah!
There we go.
Hey,
Content provided.
everything's gonna be okay. So, we need to fix the
Aya
big
was
wheel
watching
here.
me play
To do
Yu-Gi-Oh
that,
last
we need
night,
to
and
find the
you
missing
saw
parts.
her reactions.
I watched you play Yu-Gi-Oh last night too.
Yeah,
Right.
you
I
left.
do know
Aya
where one of the
suffered.
parts is. It landed not too far away.
See, because I played enough to know what it looks like. She hasn't,
Yeah.
so she had to like sit through more of it to understand why the fuck it's just so fucking obnoxious to look at.
But the rest all landed in
I don't
different
know. I had a
areas.
great time
I'm
last
afraid
night.
you'll have to go and look for those. Now, as the caretaker and your mascot, I shall announce your respective adventure
Zan has been
duties.
spared the Yu-Gi-Oh experience thus far.
See, I'm a Dark World player, so I know what happens when you get a fucking first turn and everything just fucking happens. Just all fucking happens. Takes 3 goddamn minutes to get a single turn in.
Ruby, I played zombies, aliens, and psychics.
You can just be yourself if you want.
None of those
No
are
need to
relevant
force the
these
whole
days.
role-playing thing.
I mean, when I didn't have to pay
Oh,
for it,
I
it was
see.
pretty fun to play spirals.
Okay, so
Yeah,
I
that's
was
fair.
thinking that maybe
So
Swordmaster
still kind of
Yula
playable in Master
and
Duel. They
Healer
still have Master
Kai
Plan.
could investigate the northern zone, if that's okay.
Fine by me. I was going to be looking for my
Yes,
cousin there
thank you,
anyway.
Ruby, for reminding
I'll
me
be
that
your
it's an
backup,
archetype
Eula.
that does not
I
have
know
its
you
core
usually
in
team
the
up with
normal
Amber,
gameplay.
so I'll try my best to fill her shoes.
Might I add, for very good reasons.
Yes, very good reasons. They have to sell more cards.
And also because every time they have fully unbanned Spiral, the game becomes Spiral format.
This sounds like a Konami problem, not a me problem.
I can't believe Green Amber's gonna try to fill in for original Amber with Amber's gay lover.
Oh? Well, this'll be fun. Let's see if a forest ranger can outperform an outrider.
You make it work.
Master Thief Kaya and Mage Clue,
You know what? No.
if you could
Yeah,
earmark
that's
some time in
definitely
your
it.
busy
You
schedules
got your
to
3-girl
search the
band right
West
there.
Zone.
I
Earmark?
need to go commission
What
something.
does that mean?
It just means we mustn't forget to do it. Don't worry. We can handle that.
Finally, we have our general, Miss Sangonomiya, and our knight, the Traveler. If there's no objections, please come with me to retrieve the first component.
Do not look at me like that, Oomfie!
All
Oomfie
right,
will
well,
look
if
where
anyone
she
finds
pleases.
anything, come back here and we'll regroup. Please
Careful.
take care while you're out on the road and look after each other, especially our little mage here.
You got it. I'll take extra special care of Kaya.
I'll be on my best behavior.
Remember, Wild, whenever you're walking around here, you are actually wearing the $30
Okay, we'll
haircut.
leave it there for now. You two, please follow me.
Vine boom, vine boom, vine boom.
During our Spire session, my knight character, to make a long story short, he's getting his brain removed from his skull
This one does.
And apparently, in order to make the procedure go more smoothly, it's best to have the patient be unconscious before then. So he had to drink the most foul concoction at his local bar to make him go completely unconscious. And while my character was drinking, Biscuit's character was having a whole conversation with an NPC. And then Biscuit's character called out to my character. But by the time that happened,
Were you just gone?
he finished drinking. So, like, Ops was like, Biscuit's character goes for a response.
Yeah, that seems about right.
Fair enough.
I remember seeing it just behind the central hub.
So, how come you
That's
didn't
me
bring it
after
up when
like
I
2
first saw
shochu
it?
highballs.
I'd have been more than happy to, if this one component
That
was
reminds
enough
me.
to fix the whole domain.
This situation started because
With 3
I
other
summoned that
components to find,
beer cart into
I
existence.
suddenly felt overwhelmed by how much work needed doing.
Dangerous to summon
Everyone
carts.
kinda gets that. Taking the first step is always the
More
hardest
adventures
part.
are derailed by food carts, drink carts, just carts in general. Cabbage carts.
So there was a character who's trying, an NPC who's trying to learn more about what it means to be a knight from my character, who, for all intents and purposes, is a drunken drifter that happens to have armor and a sword.
Right.
Who is a perfect knight.
So he said, "You want to learn how to be a knight? Start drinking." And then the interviewer was promptly, instantly hammered after his first drink. Most of it spilled to the ground.
Unfortunately, I'm going to go ahead and need to bail. I may be back later if you guys play longer, but it seems like this is going to be a shorter stream, so less likely.
What happens if
All
I
right.
walk beyond the boundary?
You know
Alright.
exactly what's going to happen.
Am I going to be obliterated?
No, Paimon will go, why don't we explore more later?
Later.
And we go, and then we return.
Damn you, creature!
He said the line!
Clap!
Say the line, Paimon!
I don't think Paimon has any trouble saying the line, unfortunately. I think she's more than happy to indulge you.
Alright, I'll see you guys.
It is, Ann. Also, I see a sparkly
Ann.
shiny. Is it on top of that building? I think it is. Damn, I don't know where I should climb on top of this from.
You can approach it from a few different angles.
Is it
There
me,
you go.
or has Disney never explicitly made a water park?
Don't think they have. I can't think of a Disney water park.
Like, Knott's has Splash City. Six Flags has, the fuck do they call it? Raging Waters? Roaring Rapids? I get them mixed up. They're two different things that are completely unaffiliated. Where be the objective? Open this treasure
Hello?
for me. Yes, thank you.
You cut out a bit.
For a while?
No, I didn't cut out. I literally just stopped talking. My brain froze for a
Oh.
second.
Oh, understandable. Have a nice day.
This is an occurrence that happens far too often sometimes.
No, I get it. I've been talking to some people, and I'll. The only thing I can do is like you will need to give me a second. It's just not happening right now.
I have mental bandwidth issues. Just
Yeah,
like
no,
my
I
actual
know the
internet
exact
connection.
feeling. I have the exact
I guess Universal doesn't explicitly have a water park either, but I guess that's because Universal Studios isn't strictly a theme park in the most traditional sense.
Yeah.
Although they do have the Jurassic Park ride, which is all about getting you
What do
wet.
think about that?
Oh, it's
People
fun.
telling me to try the Jurassic Park. Yeah.
It's not much happens until the final drop,
And
which
then,
is like
then it's a big
70
one.
feet straight down.
Ah, I see.
Oh no. I fucked up, Ruby.
Hubris.
I fucked up.
Hubris. This is the hubris of man.
What if I jump in here? I can't. Mona likes Monet, and her favorite movie is Moana, but for all spells, she needs mana. Hello,
She
Lock-On.
doesn't. She doesn't. There's no mana in the Genshin.
She needs stamina. Forgive me for I do not know which tree to climb.
You will figure it out.
I'm sure my brain will activate one day. But not today. Also, guess what, colleague? Tainari has been here the whole time, and he's been judging you.
Silently.
I learned this one from doing the main story quest. Gaslighting completely innocent people.
Oh, right. We did that to that poor woman. Forgot about that.
We gaslit her into believing God was judging her for her actions. That's so fucked.
We also did it by directly possessing all of her closest friends.
We really did gaslight girl boss gatekeep our way to victory. And then we promptly got dabbed on by the doctor.
Il Dottore. And now we're in Umfi Summer.
Yeah.
This is content.
We decided no more of that traumatic shit. We want to have
Only
an
Umfi
getaway.
Summer now.
Little did we know, Klee was actually going to provide us the most trauma in existence.
Umfi craves violence.
I'm gonna do it. Okay. And I'm safe. Never mind. Mona's throwing it back. Okay.
As she does. You've seen the animations.
No, I haven't.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that reminds me. Lock-On was only one of the only few witnesses to whatever the fuck Metro Last Light threw at me last night.
Oh yeah, Lock-On. How was that? Quip told me the story, but I would like to hear a second opinion.
Please don't fall off. I imagine this would be a very bad place to fall off. Okay, I'm safe. I'm good.
Good, you saved it.
Yeah, he clipped it.
Oh, he clipped it? Oh boy.
Boobs was the real Metro all along.
Metro last boobs.
Ignore the fact that he called it Metroid in the clip. Although, now that I think about it that way, Samus lap dance is a thought that can't escape my mind.
You did this to yourself.
Ah! Mental damage. Read Genshin lore for 10,000 points. No, I don't think I will.
Oh yeah, just 10,000 points. We just sit down and read like 10 different documents in your archives.
Yeah, we'll read the entire novel that stars Kale.
Oh, the manga.
Did I just like completely miss where?
What?
Okay, here it is. Okay.
What? Yeah, I was like, what are you looking for?
Hey, so Paimon's been meaning to ask, what brought
You
you
could have
here,
just taken the
Papa?
stairs up.
Oh,
Stairs?
well, things have quite a
Yeah,
ton
there's
of
just a
much
big ramp that goes all the way up here.
So I thought I'd take the
You can
chance
go
to get out
backwards and see it.
Ah!
See, you
Pretty
even
long
missed some treasure
way.
chests along the way. You should do those.
I figured that I needed to venture further than usual to really broaden my horizons.
There's a Smash Con in Vegas.
One reason,
I think that's called
I
Evo.
can explain in more detail another time.
Hit the thing, Quip.
I hit the thing.
Now look for the other thing. There's multiple things.
Where be multiple thing? Did I just
I
pick up?
think check back across the bridge.
Oh, it's the boys.
They're back in town.
We are going to beat you to death. And yeah, Evo happened, and I think the 14 Fan Fest just ended, all of which were in Vegas.
Vegas be popping.
With COVID. Womp womp.
Yeah, big COVID happened in both fucking FanFest and Evo. Big COVID.
Alright, I guess we'll use this.
Onwards and upwards.
I fucked up. Okay, I don't know where the bubbly thing is.
Check back across the bridge, Quip.
You mean this way?
Yeah.
Okay.
Maybe there's something this way.
I just thought it would have to do with... Oh.
Let me scry.
Oh, look. A rock. You know how to open the rock?
Bond is strong.
I'm going to cut it open. Please don't make me bring out Amber.
It's not Amber.
Wait, it's something else?
Have you never interacted with one of these before? They're all over Sumeru.
No, I haven't actually explored Sumeru all that much.
Yeah, it's Dendro. There you go. There he goes.
Where's the little guy going? What mischief is he getting up to? What am I doing streaming? Go there and touch grass, getting bitches in that order? I don't think I'm gonna touch grass or get bitches at Evo.
Hey, you never know.
For a while?
That time I met a bad bitch getting my ass beat at, at Evo 2023. And it'll all be because I fucking played Under Night. I don't even know if Under Night's actually in the brackets.
No, Under Night was... No, I don't think Under Night was at Evo. I could be wrong. It was a side event. I know that. I know it was there. I just think it's a side event, not main stage.
That time I got my ass beat
everything
for
is at
remaining
Evo.
Chip and Guilty Gear.
Here, Ray.
Stand with me.
Midnight Phantasmagoria.
It's what Chip means to deserve.
Shroud.
I will never reveal to lock on my shame from last week.
What do you mean the
Treasure is
shame?
Pretty exhilarating.
Amber.
Oh, yes.
No, but seriously speaking, I don't think I would ever main Chip in Guilty Gear. He doesn't seem like the kind of character that I'm interested in playing.
What kind
I
of
would-
characters you like?
I would probably main Potemkin in Guilty Gear.
Okay, fair enough. Well, it
It's
cannot be
not like
good old
I just
grappling.
happen to love grapplers in general. Like I don't like
Yeah.
playing grapplers in King of Fighters, for example.
Mm-hmm.
It's just that Potemkin kind of like speaks to me, you know. I pick characters for the
Yeah.
vibes, not just for the playstyle.
So Quip's vibe is a large black man. Understood.
Shut up!
I get it. Don't worry.
Potemkin Indian?
I'm pretty. I need to check actually.
I'll settle this.
As you know, the concept of nationality gets very weird very quickly in Guilty Gear lore.
Unless you're Japanese, in which case you're just Japanese.
Yeah.
And a war orphan.
Go the lost and found report.
Japanese means you are a mage. You are a wizard.
And everyone wants you dead.
I still remember how the plot of Exert is trying to find a cure for May's terminal case of Japanese.
Regrettably, it's incurable.
What do you
Except
mean
it is.
regrettably? What do you mean regrettably? You have some things to tell us, Quip?
Anime is a disease, Ruby. It's contagious and terminal. It's stage 4 of the disease. You start shouting Totsugeki and summoning dolphins.
Oh no, that means I'm already there.
Okay.
Do you know that's my most viewed video on YouTube? Is Totsugeki the movie?
Yes. I think your second most viewed one is the Verse City Girls video, right?
Yeah, correct. The video that I spent hours and weeks of my life on has been outstripped by this fucking Guilty Gear shit post.
I feverishly stalked your YouTube, Ruby. That's how I know.
Now, I'm sure you're both wondering.
Just my
but
YouTube?
Where's the component?
And your Twitter. I know what you are.
Just my Twitter?
What do you want me to say? You're fucking OnlyFans?
There's nothing here.
I have other accounts.
Oh, it's that lamp thingy, right? Water Droplet showed us how that works already.
I haven't touched Tumblr in like Jack's wrist with no watch.
Oh
Months.
man. Oh, Tumblr. Jeez.
Yes, that's the one. There goes my big introduction. Showing people the ropes is supposed to be my
Time we
job.
could all move past from.
I can't believe I'm
Really.
being shown up by a Hydroidolon.
I'm not a Tumblr exile. I never used Tumblr until recently.
It's a good website,
The Hydro
barring the
Idolon
rest
gave
of
a
the
basic
things
demonstration
going
of how to
on.
use things, but beyond
And also
that,
the fact that I can't post my
communicate.
content there.
It's good, except for the part where it's bad.
That's where you come in.
It's certainly more
Your
usable than
descriptions
Twitter
would
is right
explain
now. And I'd
everything
say
in
that's a
full,
decent enough
vivid
standard.
detail.
Paimon forgot how persuasive Kokomi can
Did
be
you
when
see
she
the
really wants
gimmick they did with the check marks on Tumblr? That thing does
Sometimes
crack
having
me
a
up.
genius strategist
I think I
around
did.
really comes in handy.
So on Tumblr you can buy check marks you can buy check marks, but they're not blue, they're in like different colors, and you can have as many as you want and they serve no purpose. So you can just pay $8 for a check mark and it'll show up on your name. You can pay another and then it'll show 2. And then you can just buy like 30. And the best part is you can gift them and the receiver has to accept. So you can just be inflicted with them.
But who would pay $8 for something that does absolutely nothing?
Hmm.
Well, if you put it that way. Well then,
Just don't know.
just pretend like you've never seen it before, and I'll tell you all about it.
Some streamer you know is in Vegas? That's right, Lock On.
Yeah.
I am in Vegas. And you think Pokimane was there. Good for her, I guess.
Yeah, of
This
course
called the
Pokimane is
streaming
there.
Projector. Everything here in the Valurium Mirage.
It would
was
be
made
weirder
using
if she
this
wasn't.
device. All you need to do is place an item in the projector, and you can construct a corresponding item based on the shape of the original and your
Like
imagination.
you understand why I say that, right, Quip?
Because she lives there? Or
She
because of something
fucking
else?
owns. She fucking owns Evo.
Oh, right. Yeah, I forgot about that. When did that happen, actually?
It's been like what? That was like 2 years ago, I think.
Yeah, fair enough. He was in a video
Yeah,
with
she
her?
owns Evo. Hmm? No, I don't know anything about the woman other than she's a content creator and she owns Evo. Her
Yeah.
brand of content is not exactly the kind I enjoy particularly.
Her brand of content is, did I wake up and someone raided her? Oh my god, I'm switching to another channel. And I say that as politely as possible because I understand she has an audience for a reason. It's just that I'm not that audience.
Yes, she is on the content grind, and we do not live that life.
I don't know if I could sustain living that life. At least, I think that's what it used to do. With the domain in its current state, only its most basic functions are still operable.
Basic
I
functions
truly
like
do
shining light.
respect.
Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
Yeah. No,
Okay,
it's fine.
not quite that basic.
Alright, finish.
At the moment, it's only able to show
Perish.
two-dimensional objects. I call them preprints.
You respect that life?
Yeah, no, I get it. I get the
Think of
content
it like a
creator
sort
life.
of draft or
I
blueprint or
would
something.
never, but I can understand. It's a struggle.
See, the thing is, I get the feeling that if I had the time and budget, I would make so much fucking content. But
What, you do like vlogs?
the shit I would make content about is so fucking uninteresting. Because it's the kind of niche shit that only interests dumb nerds like me.
You don't want
Who
to
the
make.
fuck wants to watch a 20-minute review of ST The Great Battle on Atanaru Chosen?
You'd be surprised.
Oh yeah, you got MiHoYo and your legitimate Nintendo Switch? Congrats on your purchase.
So you're saying the
Yeah.
component fell into the preprints?
What the hell is MiHoYo?
Yes, exactly.
I think you misspelled MiHoYo. I don't know.
Well, I'll be out here rooting for you by,
This is
by
truly the
doing a
Genshin of video
motivational
games.
dance.
Really?
No, sorry. I feel like I have two left feet when I try to dance. I guess I'll just find a place nearby to sit and wait patiently.
Legitimate.
For you.
Okay, I see.
I can't see that facial expression without thinking of Junior Zod anymore. She is now the face of NPCs to me.
She's probably the best one, so I mean, yeah.
Everything from here.
That reminds me. In Super Robot Wars Original Generation, there's a character who was like the face of the generic grunt.
Mm-hmm.
And that in the original Game Boy Advance release, at least, half the goddamn roster had the same theme song, right? Because they pretty much were just piloting all the same fucking units with a different coat of paint.
Yeah.
But
as
the
you would
games
with that
went
situation.
on, they started getting more unique robots and started getting more unique themes. But he never did. So, inadvertently, the generic grunt and generic theme song ended up becoming his uniquely.
Okay, that's fun. I like that.
Locke knows who I'm talking about.
Yeah.
We love Russell. Yep.
Doesn't
Give me that
look
treasure.
Like the component is in here.
Oh, it floats.
It floats.
We all float, Ruby.
It all floats down
Yes,
here.
that's the one. Now you just need to bring it back out.
That's right, Lock-On. Genshin is now a 2D platformer. You still have to roll gacha, though.
Some kind of gear?
Perish.
What are we, some kind of guilty gear?
And why is it so small? It doesn't look like it belongs in that huge wheel.
It's hard to explain, but I assure you that it's definitely one of the components. So that leaves 3 more components missing.
Every journey begins with a first step. I think we're off to a good start, and things should keep going smoothly from here.
You really think so?
Of course! Trust the general.
I suppose you're right.
I trust
She
the
did
general.
manage to defeat Class A at the Onmyo Chamber, after all.
You don't need to keep bringing that up.
Is there like a deeper story to this than that I'm missing?
Anyway, thank you
No.
for all your help.
Or is this like bringing up the worst time in your life as some kind of accolade?
I'll take this and start trying to repair the central hub.
I think the
You two
joke
may
is
as well head back
she
to town.
told her a bunch of stuff about her that she didn't actually do and was just a bunch of stuff she read from light novels.
Oh, right! I just remembered. Kokomi reads light novels and was absolutely bullshitting.
Oh, why am I so clumsy? Once again, I was no help at all. The least I can do is try and handle the actual repairs.
Alright, let's go grab that, thing. There it is. Target spotted.
Yeah.
Kokomi's at the top of your list as favorite character in this game? She's got a really pretty design, but that shit looks fucking impossible to maintain.
Yeah, it sure is.
What's wrong, Kokomi?
I'm just a little confused. You mentioned that the water droplet showed you how to use the projector? Can you tell me a little bit more about that? I'm so curious to know what happened.
It pantomimed at us and it told us how to do it. You tell Kokomi everything that happened earlier with water droplet.
See.
Hey, look! The wheel is spinning now! Oh, and now it's stopped again! Well, that didn't last long.
She looks incredibly annoyed that it stopped working.
It also wasn't spinning at the right speed. Before the incident, it spun much faster than that.
Oh, so you saw it back when it was still working?
Oh, yes. I arrived here a little earlier than the rest of you. But the incident took place not long after I entered.
What the hell was Kokomi doing in Sumeru anyway?
Like Idia said,
Good question.
it felt like the world was flipped upside down. Well, I don't know how else to describe it. And I certainly don't want to experience it again.
No, it's no use. Seems it won't run until all the missing components are returned. For a moment there, when it started turning, I got excited. I thought that maybe the hub can work just fine without the other 3.
Wishful thinking is only going to lead to disappointment, Idia. Let's stick to the plan. We'll get there.
You really liked her story? You're surprised Raiden Shogun still hasn't assassinated her as a political rival?
Hey, Mr. Honorary.
Well, we know the
Mr.
reason for that
Supervisor.
now, but
And our mascot.
reason being there's no need.
Yes, I was sure we were gonna be the first ones back.
She probably would have done it had we not eventually interfered the way we did.
Hey, how'd it
Not
go?
really. Raiden just simply did not think of her as a particular threat.
Oh, right, because they were like literally throwing pebbles at them until this Nyan fucking bastards came in and they were like, hey, have you tried snorting this weed?
It was, for the most part, a very small-scale civil disagreement.
Where a knight's sword goes, victory soon follows.
Impressive. I doubt you'd find many other knights of such caliber even among the knights of Favonius.
How about our master thief and mage? Did you find anything?
You bet! We made a huge discovery! The place we were trying to get to was blocked off. We couldn't see anything past it, and there was no way around. But then, just now, a huge canyon appeared out of nowhere, so we hurried back here. Huh? It appeared just now? Come and see, Mr. Honorary Knight. Let's go on a canyon adventure.
To the canyon.
I'll sit this one out. I'm beat after trying to make those repairs.
Wood's time for
I need
you.
to take a break.
Miss General, you should come too. You can hide behind me and give me smart advice while I protect you. Wonderful. It would be an honor to serve as advisor for our young mage. Let's go!
My god, that Oomphy is fast.
Speed. There she goes. You better catch up with her before something bad happens.
Good god! Wait, what? Oh, shit. Okay.
Do it.
There was a challenge like this in Metro last night, too.
Did that also have strippers?
It was connected to the place that had strippers.
Yeah.
So, to my understanding, this is a game about strippers.
Yes. Exactly. Now you get it.
I'm glad that we have comprehended.
Oh. I wasn't expecting immediate explosion.
Finding treasure is pretty exhilarating.
So, the mini game in Metro had you shoot rats,
As you do.
but I thought it was a con because it's like, oh yeah, the first time it's a cheap thing where you bet 10 bullets and you'll get all that back once you win the first time. Then the second time they're like, oh, how about we raise the stakes a little, guy? You look very capable. Yes.
Yeah. How did that go?
It went fine. It was harder than the last one, but still manageable. But then I was like, I'm onto this con. The third one's gonna be some fucking horrific Dante must die difficulty bullshit, right?
Shadows of fate. Fate is upon you.
Yeah.
So I stopped. I quit while I was ahead.
Oh, okay.
And then I promptly ran into a child crying to his mom that he lost his teddy bear because he got scared off at the shooting range because he wanted to show his teddy the shooting range. And as it turns out, the people who run the shooting range stole the fucking teddy bear and were offering it up as the prize for taking on all of the challenges. And Metro has a karma system. So you either do the right thing or you're a fucking monster.
God.
And when I played the first game, apparently I didn't do enough nice things, so I bombed an entire race.
It's normal.
Just before the canyon appeared, I heard a
That
faint
sounds like a
sound,
perfectly normal
like
thing to
something
happen.
mechanical turning.
Ironically, that was the canon ending that leads to this game.
Check.
To Genshin Impact?
Central Hub?
Yes, exactly.
That would mean this canyon appeared after it started spinning.
Genshin happened because not enough people played Honkai.
Hey, you,
Correct.
Oh, new guys, huh?
Oh, hey!
You joke. That's the
Realize anyone
reason.
else besides Adia lived here.
You actually saw her? She's barely shown her face since everything started falling apart here.
Excuse me for asking, but who are you?
Oh, right. I didn't introduce myself. I'm Ferdinand. Me and my brothers look after this whole zone. Well, we used to, until this whole domain was, like, flipped upside down, or whatever. The method we were using to make the carts and tracks stopped working after that.
Idia is working on repairing the domain. We were just with her before coming here.
Last Light is just a prequel game about Conria. You know, I feel like this world is in a much better state than Metro.
Really? Huh. I
It's
assume that she'd be curled up in
debatable.
a fetal position somewhere,
Genuinely,
hoping her
it's
problems will magically disappear
debatable.
on their own.
In the world of Metro, you cannot physically live on the surface without a gas mask. If you
Quip,
spend a minute without a gas mask, you will die from suffocation and radiation.
Quip,
Anyway,
Quip is
I checked all
lacking
the
the
stations around
context
the whole
of the
circuit.
history of
They've all
Genshin
carved
Impact.
Hmm.
The timeline of this game does not portray
Would you
things
mind
as
elaborating a little
favorable.
for
Let's
us?
just say that.
But aren't you just travelers who stumbled upon this place by accident?
Nuh-uh. I'm Mage Klee, Idia's helper.
A mage? You?
Allow me to explain.
Sounds like familiar lore, eh, Ruby? Coughs in Kokomi's Island.
Okay, I got you.
What did they mean by this?
Well, right now the more helpers we got, the better, I guess.
Kokomi's island was smited by God.
Anyway, our first priority is to get the carts here up and running again.
Thanks, Raiden Shogun.
Oh, and why is that?
The roads here twist and turn so much that the best way to get around is by riding the rail tracks instead.
Oh,
Let me show you.
sorry, Quip.
This is what we
Unfortunately,
used to
yeah,
make
I do
them.
have to go.
Did Dia bring you up to speed on these things?
Yeah.
That's okay. We'll finish this cutscene and then I guess I'll finish this plotline off stream. I'm really sorry, but Obs, he told me that originally these sessions were supposed to go from noon to 3 o'clock. But when I started joining, they went from noon to 4. And then recently, these past couple of weeks, they've been going from noon to 5. And then to 5:15 or whatever. He's pushing it. And I don't know how comfortable I am with that. I'm having fun, but it's also like... I don't want to keep you waiting either, you know?
Yeah, I hate to say it, but I do have...
we need something
my
that we can put
schedule
inside
is
the electric cart
unfortunately a
for
lot
us.
more inflexible these days. So
Yeah,
you might
I
need
get
to
I'll push
like
back.
have a
I'll let him
talk
know.
about that. Yeah. Thanks, Quip.
Like what? Can it be anything as long as it looks like
But
a
of course,
card?
I always enjoy spending time with you, Ruby, and
I certainly
I
do
want you
too.
to know that I always look forward to playing with you on Saturdays.
Yeah, you can put it
Yeah,
that way.
this is one of
But
my
what I was
most
saying is that it has to be
anticipated events
compatible
every
with the
week.
tracks.
I always look forward to it.
And now you've got to witness me witnessing the Oomphy in action for the first time.
Look at her.
But God, the foul
Oh,
creature.
we're about to witness some true
something
oomphy
like-
activity in this cutscene.
A sedan chair, maybe? But I'm not sure we have all the materials required to build one of those.
I can't believe Klee's gonna burn down the entire forest.
How about you, Traveler? Any ideas?
How about a castle with legs?
What kind of a suggestion is that? That would be way too complicated to make.
You don't think Miyazaki enough.
Yeah. Sorry, I don't think we have the right materials for that.
He's the same director.
Hey everyone, come and see what Klee made.
Ta-da! Look, I made a cart.
What the fuck?
Wow!
She did it.
Amazing work, Klee!
Whoa, it fits the track like a glove too. Plus, it's a heck of a lot cuter than the ones that Dia made.
I'm going to talk to her like she's a fucking cat. Who's a clever mage?
I just wanted
She's
to
an
give it a
8-year-old
try. And suddenly, boom!
definitely
There it
cat.
was.
Paimon's gotta ask, what exactly did you make your cart from, Klee?
I used Jumpy Dumpty.
What did you put in the machine, Clay?
Jumpy Dumpty?
Thought so.
Mm-hmm.
Is there a problem or something? If not, then let's get ready to leave.
Oh no, he's gonna get Yakuza zeroed.
It's just... This cart is made from,
Don't worry, we just need to drive safely, forehead.
It's a bomb or something, isn't it?
You
Yeah,
just need to
I
drive
gathered from your
safely.
conversation that Jumpy Dumpty is a little more volatile than the cute name suggests. It's okay though, because the end product only takes on the general look of the source material. So to be more
So
specific,
yes, Jumpy
well,
Dumpty
different
is the name of
materials have
Klee's
different
ult,
properties.
and it is
Most
the
of them are
biggest bomb that
transferred
she
to,
has.
It's okay. No need to delve into the theoretical stuff.
We're here for oomphy, not technical details, motherfucker.
Paimon just wanted to make sure we aren't about to end up like the,
Getting the grenade,
flying
Quip.
fish of Starfell Lake.
Huh?
The flying fish of Starfell Lake?
Can we ride the cart now?
In a moment. we need a hydroidolin to power it up first.
Is the poor bubble gonna go inside the cart and explode?
Okay, she's ready to roll.
No.
Hop in.
Oh, thank God! I know it's just water, but I would have
Perfectly
felt
safe.
I would have felt really fucking bad if I got inside the got inside the cart. It just went.
Yeah, let's take a ride. It's our last thing.
All right. The first time a choo-choo cart in operation reaches a locked cart platform, that cart platform will be unlocked. When the choo-choo cart passes by already activated cart platforms, it will not stop and continue onward. I can't help but feel that this is extremely dangerous. Then again, there are still functioning rides at Disneyland which have killed people before.
True.
Shoutouts to my boy Thunder Mountain.
Oh, really? Thunder Mountain's one of them?
Yep.
This cart is fast!
Oh,
Chugga,
boy.
chugga, chugga, chugga. Woo, woo! Yeah! I'm gonna call it the choo-choo cart!
Mona, you okay? All right.
He's fine. But yeah, I think that's a
The track
decent
is
place to
damaged up
call
ahead.
it.
We need to make some
All
repairs
right.
before
Well,
we can
I
go
guess that
inside.
means I'm gonna have to finish this off stream anyway. So.
Yeah. All right. You have some fun, Quip. Sorry I had to bail so early.
No. It's also on me for having to start late, but I already told you what happened, so.
Yeah, we're cool.
As
Have
usual.
fun, Quip.
I'll do my best, Ruby. I will enjoy the oomphy experience.
The size of your average fucking Fallout DLC.
Yep. I'm just.
Good luck.
I'm gonna commission someone to draw Joshua Grant meeting Klee.
Good God.
Alright, night,
Alright.
Ruby.
Night.
And I almost forgot I owe Origin karaoke. Alright. It's on YouTube playlist. Let's see, it's Saturday. Yeah. Raiden Shogun stopped being a sane god since 500 years ago. True! Also, the frame rate's gonna fucking die real quick while I load this up. Wow, that is not how you spell that. That's not how you spell YouTube at all. Alright. I think this is... Alright, there we go. Button! Go! Mouse! Click! Yes? Work? Okay. Let's hide the game too. Breru kara hazureta 不良品の野良犬さだけど簡単にはてるは降らないぜイエスマンになりそびれた悪に残されたのという名の Justice を Breaking the law Breaking the world 壊せ切り裂け Tenderness を Breaking the rule ロポ全書じゃ縛れない波乱分地さ振り上げた握り拳が俺たちのジャッジメント知らない不良品の野良犬さだけどちやかねじゃ絵付けはできないぜI think this is the first time this one has come up in the playlist. Alright, here we go. Kizu tsuite, kizu tsuite, すべて失っちまってもそうまっちゃならねそれこそが Justice Justice を Breaking the law Breaking the world 壊せ切り裂け Tenderness を Breaking the rule お偉いさんや懐かない波乱分子さ振り上げろ握り拳を俺たちはそうさ俺たちがジャッジメントジャッジメントThank you, everyone. I can't believe you were camping this entire fucking time, Origin. You were biding your time just to hear me. Alright, I guess I'll call the stream early tonight. Origin is always watching me. Alright, I'll go say hi to Kyo if he's still streaming. I hope he is.